Good morning, my people.
Shut up. So this is our first episode of our podcast called the TalkCast. It's very
Appropriate.
appropriate. What? No, I'm saying it's very intellectual. Intellect. No. Yes. So it's basically the main people are me, Lazar, and Noah. Noah. The person joining us today is Thenul, and he literally just said intellectual. So we will start our podcast today, and we will start by saying some random stuff. Noah, you start.
So, good morning, my
Others.
So, when me and Thenul were to kindergarten level, really had to go to the bathroom
Oh
in
my
this
God.
reading period. Okay? So he went up and asked the teacher if he could go to the bathroom.
No, it's on. No, it's on.
Okay. So anyway, uh, so because I have to really go.
Okay,
He
really,
just
really
did it.
start.
He just did it on the carpet, which was there for just the reading period. So nobody could see it at that time. But then at the end of the reading period, they moved the carpet. And then right under the carpet, there was this puddle of some mystery yellow liquid. And people, especially me, were like, "Why does that smell like pee?" And then uh, this is also kind of embarrassing for me too. But then I told the teacher that I would check who did it by sniffing people's butts. So, so what I did is that I went and sniffed four people's butts. Who are they again, Thanul?
Jared and me.
Jaden, Jared, and
That's
Thanul.
three.
That's three. That's three. Okay. So then I sniffed Jaden's butt, and then I was like, he's good. And then Jared's butt I sniffed, and then he's also good. And then when I was coming over to Thenul, he thought he was cooked. He thought he would get exposed. And then I sniffed his butt.
Twice.
I sniffed his butt again, and then I was like, all clear.
Okay, now my Noah.
And
Tell
embarrassing story.
about Noah.
Embarrassing story.
So Noah drank a lot of water that day because his mom. And then there was PE class.
Was it basically
Noah,
physical education?
yeah, Noah did not want to go to the bathroom. There was PE class. Any PE class, we did two laps around.
One lap. At that time, one
So
lap.
one lap around that.
Yeah.
And then Noah really had to go. He it, um, and he's like, ew, no, why did you do that?
I couldn't hold it. Like
I
that's why.
couldn't hold it.
I couldn't hold it.
Okay, my turn. This one time, me and Noah, so basically on top of our building, there's like a pool. There's like a pool. So me and Noah, his dad and his sister went like this was like 1.5 years ago.
Like
2 years.
3 years.
That's 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Me and Noah 2 years ago went to a pool on top of our building with his dad and his sister because in the swimming pool you can't go until there's like an adult. So we went and at like it was really dark. I remember because it was like 7, I think. It was like 7 o'clock, and we were just started watching an anime called One Piece. So we would just like jump into the pool, acting like One Piece character, posing like them, and then during that time, I swam over to the other end, saying that I had to go check something out because I saw something. But what I really had to do at that moment, I had to pee. But the thing was, I was full wet and there was no washroom on the roof. The nearest washroom was 12th floor and no one would let me in. So his house was on the 8th floor, my house was on the 4th floor. So either I go to 8th floor. Wait, no, no one was in his house other than his maid, I think. How about that? Okay, we will. Stupid!
Yes, I remember that time you said you were going to check something near like the deep corner of the pool.
Yeah.
So like he was like 2 seconds.
Pause. Resume. So my parents just said I can say, yeah, what? What? So Thenul said Thenul had to call, attend his call with his mom. Where were we?
You're at the corner of the
Yeah,
pool.
I was at the corner of the pool, and the other end, like the deep end, no one was there.
No, you were at the deep end. I was at the
Yeah,
shallow.
I was at the deep end. No,
Yes.
you were in the deep end because we were making
Oh
poses
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
You,
Okay.
no one was at the deep
Yeah,
end, right?
makes sense.
And then I just had to pee, and then I did it. I came back. No one noticed. Today is the first time I'm telling this to everybody in this room. They're like three people, it's still fine. Okay, so that is for the embarrassing story part. Now we will move on to something more crazier. What should it be?
I don't know.
Tell what should it be?
Worst injuries.
Worst injury.
Worst
Okay.
injuries.
Okay, wait.
I'm currently in my worst. Can I start? Can I start?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, this is very bad.
2 months ago, actually 2 months and 2 days ago
Oh
exactly.
my.
I in my left knee whenever I did any physical activity. It was for like 2 to 3 weeks where I was feeling this pain. So eventually
cool.
we went to go check a doctor. So that doctor said after we took an X-ray that I have a fracture in in my lower leg.
We.
I have a fracture
Fracture.
in my lower leg.
Left
So
lower like that.
lower left leg.
Basically knee.
Basically knee, like right the bone, the joint right at your knee and the lower part of it. So because my bone was growing at the time, it was still a bit soft.
Skip the
And
sciencey part.
it's okay. The bone was soft at the time, so it was pretty like fragile. And because I did karate at the time, we were doing a thing which had a lot of strain on my left knee. So
Black belt.
that kinda ripped off a small piece of that bone, which the doctor told us I'd have to stay out of any physical activity that use your legs for 3 months. So currently I'm complete with 2 months and 2 days, and hopefully I'll be back soon.
28 days left.
What do you mean back soon? You're here right now.
No, like back
Like back
to
into
back
sports.
to
Okay,
yeah.
that's your turn.
Okay, so it was like PE. We had PE,
Wow.
and it was like we couldn't play any sports because it was like right after winter break. So we had
Oh,
like
I
the
hate that so much.
training era.
Oh, okay.
I
Wait,
hated
what
it
year
so
was
much.
it?
Last year.
Oh,
Yeah. So we were doing running practice, like dashes, like 25-meter dashes. That's it.
Okay.
And then when we were doing the track practice, like this, like the two laps for warm up, I like there was a hoop, so I tried touching the net, and I jumped really high, and then like I smashed, like I didn't smash, it was like really bad, like
Landing.
landing on my right ankle. So like I started running, and then normally people would stop, but at PE you can't stop. Right, so I continued, and every time we had like the dashes, my ankle would like is an
Excruciating pain.
excruciating pain, right?
broken on feet.
And one day I was walking on that ankle, and then when I came home, it was like I told my mom to go to the doctor's office.
Doctor's
like,
office. What's this?
Doctor.
Doctor's
Yeah, okay.
office.
Let's say the doctor.
Okay, and then when we went, they took an X-ray. But there was no like injury on the bone. Where he was talking about like my muscle. I mean, not my muscle,
Joint.
my tissue. It was like
Tissue.
it tore,
I like to say.
right? And he was just talking about. He gave me a cast. It was so heavy.
Is that when you were like wearing those slippers?
Yeah, those slippers to school. I was wearing
Oh,
slippers
yeah.
because I couldn't. The cast was so big, my shoe wouldn't fit. So I was wearing slippers to school. So my dogs are out. People were taking too many pics, and then it was injury.
Nice.
I think.
Yeah.
So my worst injury was like 8 years ago, I believe.
Is it the one to your head?
Yeah, no, that was 7 years ago. 7 years ago, yeah. 7 years ago, I had this thing, like in the door frame. I used to like swing, like put my hands together, like not together, like at the end of the door frame. I used to swing. I used to think I was Spider-Man at that time. I don't know, man. I was what, 6? Anyways, and then I fell. But the thing is, I was doing this in my kitchen door frame, which had like a small, like up, huh?
Ridge.
What?
You could say.
Like a small, like what's it? Up level thingy. I'll put the image up if I edit this ever. That thing. My head hit that. I was losing a lot of blood, okay? We went to the doctor. I had to get like so many stitches. I don't even remember. I was crying. I could. You can't put anesthesia. I was bleeding. Okay.
What?
I was my little head was open. I couldn't put anesthesia. And then they finished it up. I could have sworn it was white in color when they were putting it. But 2 months later, when we went back again to remove it, it changed color to blue. It's still a mystery how that changed color.
Wow, the stitches.
The stitches, yeah, it was white, but then it changed color to blue. I don't know how.
Maybe a shampoo.
What?
What?
I don't know.
Shampoo?
And to this day, you still have that bald spot there, right?
Yeah, I
Wait,
still
can I
have
see?
it.
Can I see? Oh, I still see it.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Can I see? Okay.
You already said you.
Yeah, no, but I said
Moving
one
topic.
more. We're gonna do one more.
No one cares
Please,
about you.
Please.
Fine, only for the views.
Okay, only.
Only for the money. I'm joking. I don't have money. I mean, I don't get money from
Okay.
YouTube.
I don't think.
Yeah, but
You
maybe
probably
one next
remember,
Okay.
right? So we had dodgeball that day.
Football.
It was
What's
like
in your class?
yeah, it was like the Rajab class.
Okay.
So you're five.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Or four.
three-
You're five or four.
Don't
four,
expose
four,
me.
three. It was in our class and then right?
Can you speak
And
loudly?
then
They cannot hear.
we had dodgeball practice, but not we had dodgeball, and then it was a like competitive game.
Yeah.
So we were like going everywhere for the ball, and this one and when there's like at the bottom of a basketball hoop, and the ball went on there. Me and Raja both ran for it. I slipped and I hit my head on like I hit my head on the thing. Jumped on me. No, on the basketball hoop thing.
Okay.
Raja jumped on me. Two other people jumped on me. I was like in pain. And then my adrenaline was rushing so much, I didn't feel a single thing. So I said, continue the game. And the coaches brought me to the nurse's office. I don't know why. I couldn't see anything. So I thought I thought it was fine. But then a photo, like I said, my nose was bleeding, like from both of my nostrils. And like one of my tooth was bleeding as well.
Okay.
And like I had a small
Cut.
3 or 4 cuts here. So I can tell you.
Yeah, they can't see you. They can't
Okay,
see
my
you.
forehead, I had like 3 or 4.
Like right here? Like right here? No, right here, right here.
Okay, 3 or 4 cuts there. I don't know.
Oh yeah, by the way, speaking of dodgeball, I want to tell you a time when I was like so dumb. In dodgeball, okay?
Wait, what was that yesterday?
No.
You were done yesterday.
Okay. Well,
still
in
dumb.
year five dodgeball, we were playing like with the class and the teacher. So most
In
of
the
the
class?
with the class.
Oh, with
Like,
the
I'm
class. You
trying
said
to
in the
look
class.
With
Okay, let's
So,
rewatch the footage.
most
I'm joking.
most of the listen, most of the students most of the students
No,
were
actually.
players and then like only five
this is
plus
one.
yeah, only like five students plus the PE teacher were the throwers. So one time the PE teacher threw it at a person and then they got hit.
Wow.
And the ball stopped like right there. So instead of waiting for somebody to come collect the ball, I kicked it to the teacher,
What?
which made me out because it was dodgeball.
Why would you do that?
Exactly, I was so dumb, bro.
Why?
I just kicked it back to the teacher thinking that it would help.
Your teacher have it back.
And then listen, I was literally, I was contemplating, no, what do you call that? Like a different word of but it's a different, not driving. Oh my god, the other word
Contemplating?
too. No, not contemplating. You know, in India, like on the street shops, you try to lower the price of something.
Negotiating?
Negotiating by a different word.
Oh, less money, please.
It starts with C, I believe.
Contemplating? Don't even know what that means. Bro.
Okay, fine. I was
You are
negotiating. I was negotiating with the teacher to say that Miss, I was just helping you get the ball back. I should not be out. And then like we did a vote, and then they voted me out.
I was debating.
Among Us.
Thenul, you voted me in, by the way. So
Okay,
Oh,
this is a dumb story. It was the first time. It was like stop shaking hands. It was like 2020. Okay, lockdown. Before lockdown, actually. I had not played Among Us. So my friend, stop it. Put your hand down. So my friend, put it down. My friend
What's my
Stop whistling.
Jadon Sancho.
Shut up.
Dembele.
Can I speak?
Okay.
My friend, I'm just finishing this part. I'm joking. My friend made me download it, and he was like, "This will be a cool game, try it." I'm like, "Okay." I was in a call with put your phone down.
I'm taking the time.
It doesn't matter. Okay.
Anyway,
Okay. And then and then I downloaded it. I was like, "What's this big red button in the middle?" And then he was like, "Don't press it." And then I said, "See,
safe person, guys.
no, close it." He's nothing. And then I was like, "What's this big red button in the middle?" And then he's like, "Don't press it. It's emergency meeting." I did not know what that means. I pressed it, and everyone was like, why?" And I was like, "What does this button do? I'm new." They all voted me out. I did not play Among Us after that. I just watched some YouTube videos, learned about it, and I played it later. I still lost my first game as an imposter.
Imposter.
Okay, Thenul, your turn.
I don't have a dog. This is a topic, bro.
No,
No,
sorry.
no one started.
Okay, new topic.
CCP.
No, be
What
quiet.
the hell is CCP?
Let's do one CCP.
What's CCP?
It's clear, clear. Club. But
No,
no,
that's
we
not
are
it.
not doing that, Snow. It's a podcast, not a.
And I'm here.
Yes, and he's here. He likes basketball.
Fine. BBC. Basketball
What? Okay,
club.
anyways. Uh, there was this one time. So basically, where are you going? Sit down. Okay. So basically, this one
Okay,
time.
mom.
Be quiet. Basically, this one time, there's this kid in my class named Abu Bakr. I have no words to tell you how bad he is at football. Like I have more goals than him, and he's just lying, saying I have 25 goals. Exactly, he keeps lying. And then before, I used to play as a goalkeeper. Now I'm playing as a striker, but we don't talk about that. One time I was playing goalkeeper. He shot the ball to the basketball hoop. Not even true. He almost made it. He's better at basketball and football than football and football. He's still so bad. Yeah, today, no, we were playing cricket in the corridor because why not? I hit the. I don't have a cricket ball, okay? Nor do I have a cricket bat. I use a tennis bat and a tennis ball. Because, wait, okay, and then after that, I hit the ball. It hit the. I hit the ball, and then as it listen, as it was going, it hit like the side of a wall, like next to an elevator. He looked at the ball, and the ball hit his eye. He is sitting inside with an eye stuck to his eye for the next 5 minutes. Okay, and then and that happened. So we got
Thanks for that, mom.
welcome.
Yeah, so I don't know why my eyes
Can you
like
read that?
just locked in
Yeah, I
to
know.
the ball and it followed the ball and I kind of like just cooked up my own misery.
Could have caught it.
So I really see how fast it was.
Yeah.
Put it down.
I was trying to
You
find
do
it.
it, I put the phone away.
Okay, let's
You
talk.
guys like my singing skills?
No, guys, let's talk about something even more better than whatever we're talking right now.
What?
How good these cupcakes are.
You can?
Yeah,
It's all about my feelings, buddy.
yeah.
But Jared watched the video. He's like, I don't remember this.
Or what?
Jared.
Was you whatever you said was true, right?
Yeah.
Jared doesn't know my YouTube channel.
Jared, not mine. Please send like a comment.
Anyways, let's discuss our final topic of today. Yes, this is kind of a small podcast. Kind of. Like 20 minutes only, almost. So, these cupcakes are so good, I swear. No, I do say something.
Um, uh,
Cool.
yeah.
No, Tanu.
Abu Bakr's art world.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for letting me know. There's Abu Bakr, same person, right? He has a YouTube channel. It's so cringe, I swear. I either put the description of the link in the description to his YouTube channel, or I'll tell you right now. It's Abu Bakr's Art World. Do not subscribe to it. If you are, please unsubscribe. He has like probably, I don't even want to explain. He doesn't make videos anymore because he's not 9 anymore. He's like 13.
Almost 9. Looks like 9.
Alright, can I tell you something about the metro here in Dubai?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a station on the Green Line. It's called Abu Bakr Al Sadiq.
Yeah,
That
okay, Dad made that.
wait, that literally means Abu Bakr the friend. Pretty crazy, in it?
Yeah.
And it? Funny.
Can you come out? It's getting kind of silent.
Hmm? But I'm at a sleepover at Noah's house.
Yeah. Was it fun?
Yeah, it's good.
Was it fun watching him sleep?
No, I didn't watch him sleep. I saw him sleeping, and I was like, I want to wait. So I started sleeping again. I barely sleep for like 30 minutes. So I just got up, brushed my teeth. I was just sitting in the couch.
Watching me sleep.
No. Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
No, for like 2 minutes, and I was like just watching outside, looking outside.
Then I woke up.
No, not for another 1 hour.
You're just watching the streets for the
No, I
whole
was
hour.
watching the sun.
Watching the sun for a whole hour.
Mm.
Vitamin C at its finest.
Like vitamin D.
Same
See?
thing.
See?
I think it's C though. I'm pretty sure it's C.
At least Edwin. He thinks Ed's a daddy.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god. You know what he did to us last Wednesday? He's.
Oh my god.
Do you want me
Best
to?
story.
You want me to tell this?
Tell,
You want me to tell this?
Tell.
Me, Noah, and Thenul are in the same value education class, right? Before it happened on Wednesday. This was a subject before our break.
Let me see. I know. I saw everything happen. I saw how he did his work.
Okay.
Okay, look.
You were there?
No, I was there, but I saw. Okay, look. He got a light.
That's crazy.
This is the thing. I don't. Look, he wants to look cool.
He's not cool as a fool. Ooh.
And apparently, he said he was gonna smoke. Apparently,
Okay.
Felix said, somebody said, if you try to smoke,
Light the school on fire.
light this will fire.
Which he probably did.
Oh, try actually.
It's not cool. Bro, it's not cool.
Look,
It's a fool.
Julius is like waving it around. He's like, I'm gonna burn you as a joke. He said, I'm gonna burn you as a joke.
Come closer.
Okay. Paper ball, like,
Oh my
we
god.
throw it all,
Uh,
and then we have BE class. We see, like, then every
I can't hear you.
oh. And then he took the paper ball on fire, outside, and he's like, look at this, look at this.
He threw it at me.
No, look, the teacher put it in his pocket and he said, burns, it burns. Threw it in his yard, but it ricocheted out of his laptop, threw it in the dustbin,
Smoke. Fire.
and then
Can you speak louder?
I am.
It doesn't show any lines here.
okay. So like,
So Miss Sarah, our Arabic teacher, no, 8th Arabic teacher came inside and poured water on the trash can.
looks like there's smoke coming out of the trash.
Yeah, and then Edward, like Miss, okay, like Miss Sona,
That's a PE teacher.
yeah, and then our principal, no,
Principal.
what's it like?
Miss
Head of secondary.
head of
Head of secondary, right? And she asked who did it, and Edward said it was me.
Everyone
I
snitched.
don't know why he said.
Yeah.
And then Edward went with Mr. Sneem, and Mr. Gufa, our actual principal, came into the class and said,
He got suspended.
no, but like how it actually happened and why he did it, and then she was like talking about
Yeah.
because like to ensure the
He might have gotten expelled or might have gotten
And
suspended.
also one more thing. Apparently, a different guy called Akif said he would give Edward like what is it, 2 dirhams
Yeah.
to light the paper ball on fire
As a joke.
as a joke.
He said as a joke though.
Yeah, as a joke.
Edward took it seriously. He's
He's the
he
dumbest
said
guy.
that internet was discovered before cable. I heard saying that eggs would be before chicken. What? Eggs were gone. And eggs are not dairy, Edward. If you're watching this, you're a dummy. He had what's it called? Partnership?
Lighter?
No. Partnership with like a college. What's it called?
Oh yeah.
Scholarship. Because he's a great swimmer, right?
Amazing swimmer.
Yeah.
Very
He's
fast.
broken like
Many
records.
national
No, he had
records.
12, but his friend broke 6 of them.
yeah. Yeah, he has a national record, right?
Multiple.
Multiple national records. He has gold, silver, bronze. You name it, he has it. He lost his scholarship to that college. He did. What else? It's on his permanent record. He set the school on fire.
What? No, he didn't.
He set the class on fire.
He's gonna do that.
He set the dustbin on fire. He committed arson. Can you eat that?
They might have though.
I can still see that something. Okay. I think we're out of stories now, guys.
I think you should say that because
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. No, I think you wanted to say something. You said
What?
yes, you wanted to say something. Go for it, guys.
No, I don't need to. I don't need to say anything.
Bro, you just said you wanted to.
and we had be in the art room.
Yeah, being in the art room was
That was
crazy.
fun.
That's fun.
Yeah, that was.
I wish we had classes.
No, wait, actually, that was actually pretty fun because you had more space to do the
Yeah.
project.
Stop talking.
Yeah.
I can see you touch me.
I can see the noise.
Stop. Okay, guys, this is probably the end of the podcast because we don't have any more stories to tell. So I will not be editing this, by the way. Stop. I will not be editing this, by the way. Stop touching. We will not.
No, drop the copy.
Be quiet. We will not be edit. I will not be editing this. Okay. So
Raw footage.
your footage, yes. So basically, no editing because I'm
Wait,
Lazy.
if you edit it, I mean, if you post it on YouTube, can you do one edit?
what?
Put a spinning cat as the video
Why?
and put this as the audio, please. Please do it. Please.
Okay, I'll try.
Please.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll
Now,
put a spinning cow. Okay. This is the end of the podcast. You guys remember? Should I say? Remember to like and subscribe. I don't know. Let's do something. Okay, bye.